Hi there everybody, hope you've had a good day so far on the Community Day. I'm Dave Norris from the CTC and welcome to our awards. Now normally we would be doing this in London's West End, in a glamorous location, and where we could all be together and have a drink and celebrate with the winners and commiserate with the losers. However, for fairly obvious reasons, we can't do that this year. So I'm in the equally glamorous surroundings of the Projectionist Bar in my local cinema, which is the Dome Cinema in Worthing, one of the independent cinemas that has stayed open during the pandemic when government and local restrictions allowed, and has adapted really well. They've done a really good job here, as you know, all the cinemas that have stayed open have done, to social distancing and cleanliness and everything else. So hats off to them for you know, keep going, and really like to thank them for letting me pop in today. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to my friend and my usual partner in crime on these occasions. He's down in the New Forest in a secret location. So it's over to Mr. Mark Kermode to say a few words and to present the first award.
Thanks very much, Dave. As everyone knows, cinemas have been having a very hard time, but from the feedback that I've been getting from all the listeners at Radio 5, everyone is keen to get back into the cinema. Watching movies at home is absolutely fine, but I have no doubt whatsoever that as soon as it's possible, audiences will be rushing back to the cinema, the true home of film. Now, I'm pleased to announce the first award. Now, I'm pleased to announce the first award, which is the COVID Innovation Award. 2020 has proven to be the most difficult year for the movie industry. With forced closures and lack of content and social distancing measures, the shared experience of cinema has been challenged in ways it never has been before. But the movie industry adapts as it always has done in the worst of times. And this year, CTC has introduced a special COVID Innovation Award to recognise the very best of innovation. The recipient of this award recognised the issues that cinemas would likely face and moved at an incredible speed to develop and provide a toolkit that would enable its customers to operate in a COVID world. With a vast array of features such as contactless booking, contact tracing, self-scan ticketing and intelligent social distancing seating, the Cinema Reopening Toolkit from Vista Entertainment Solutions has helped cinemas operate efficiently while ensuring that moviegoers are kept safe. Now back over to you, Dave, in the appropriately named Projectionist Bar of the lovely Dome Cinema in Worthing for the next award.
Thanks very much, Mark. And now for the next award. Now, traditionally, this award has been given to an extraordinary or eye-catching new build or a refurbishment project. However, in the strangest of years, where cinema builds and refurbishments have been curtailed, another part of the cinema industry has seen an enormous resurgence, not just in America, where it is part of the nostalgic cultural fabric, but also in Europe, and that is the drive-in cinema. Now, while traditional cinemas such as this have had to remain closed as countries emerged from various coronavirus lockdowns, drive-in cinemas have served to bring people together and experience the magic of the shared movie-going experience while remaining socially distanced. This year's winner of the Cinema of the Year award is a UK-based company that has, over the last few months, grown from one site to 6, with more in development. Established in 2019, Nightflix Cinemas focuses on screening both new releases and second-run content, providing the enjoyable cinema experiences while focusing on social and environmental responsibilities to local communities which they serve. So congratulations to all at Nightflix, and now it's back to Mark's kitchen for the next award.
Thanks, Dave. The next award is the Rising Star Award 2020. This year's rising stars already had a long and distinguished career in the cinema industry, but her positive presence in the industry has brought her even more to the fore over the past 12 months, contributing to many cinema events and reporting on regional cinema in her native Italy. Having previously held roles as an operations manager for a multiplex exhibitor, served as a sales and marketing manager for a regional integrator, Digima, and country manager for Real D, Alice Tentori has developed a unique understanding not just of the Italian cinema industry, but also of the European sector. Congratulations to Alice, and now back to Dave.
Thanks very much, Mark. We now come to the Outstanding Achievement Award of 2020. Unable to be together as a community, the cinema industry has been forced apart, with no large trade show since Show East more than 12 months ago. While coronavirus forced us to be apart from each other, and during the darkest days of the pandemic, 3 organisations came together to create a unique event to keep the industry connected, share stories and provide updates from around the globe. Fronted by the dynamic duo of Jay Sperling-Reich and Patrick von Stokowski from Celluloid Junkie, and with the support of the teams at Film Grail and The Big Picture, the weekly updates from CJ Cinema Summit with its catchiest of theme tunes has attracted more than 2,000 industry professionals from over 60 countries. The fascinating insights they've been able to offer during the pandemic have been invaluable in helping the industry navigate through this really difficult period. The vibrant online community that they have created has provided a virtual lifeline to those that wish to stay connected, and their ability to bring everybody together is truly outstanding. So congratulations to everybody at CJ Cinema Summit for the Outstanding Achievement Award of 2020. And now it's back to Mark, who's going to announce the recipient of one of my favourite categories.
Thanks, Dave. The next award is the Technology Pioneer Award that acknowledges the work that an organisation has done over a sustained period of time to support an advancement of the movie industry through technology. And when one thinks of the term heritage brands, there are few in the industry who this more readily applies to, and few that the term pioneer could best be described as. Founded in London in 1965 by the late Ray Dolby, who was widely regarded as the artist's inventor, Dolby Laboratories has changed the movie-going experience forever. Having started out developing audio noise reduction systems for use in recording studios, by the late 1960s, Dolby looked into the imperfections of cinema systems and realised that optical sound was compromised by background noise that was traditionally reduced by cutting back high-frequency response of playback systems. Out of this came a wealth of innovation that has revolutionised the way we watch movies. From the first film to use Dolby noise reduction, optical soundtracks, Dolby Stereo, Dolby Digital Surround, Dolby Digital Surround EX, Dolby Digital 7.1, Dolby Atmos, and latterly Dolby Cinema, this pioneering organisation continues to innovate to make the big screen experience the best way to watch a movie. Congratulations to all at Dolby, very well deserved. I'm now going to move on to the last of our awards for this year. The next award is the Lifetime Achievement Award, and this year CTC is breaking with convention by awarding not one but 2 individuals with Lifetime Achievement Awards that recognise their amazing efforts to support the cinema industry. Our first recipient is one of the most recognisable and likeable faces in the cinema industry, a true technologist with an incredible understanding of the cinema industry. Movie buff Mike Cummings from Kansas City-based TK Architects has spent his entire architectural career dreaming of and planning cinemas throughout the world. While the cinema industry was in the process of digitising some 15 years ago, a 3D technology revolution all of its own was transforming the architecture and construction industries. As architects moved from 2D drawing to 3D building information modelling, Kansas-based TK Architects were one of the first to pioneer the use of 3D designs to build cinemas. Mike Cummings, with his fellow senior principals Tamara Knapp and Jack Moffaletto, recognised the opportunities 3D design could bring, from providing clients with digital walkthroughs of cinemas while still in the concept stage, through to better collaboration with project partners and reducing on-site construction costs and wastage. This technological revolution has enabled TK to continue to be at the forefront of global cinema design, creating amazing cinema spaces for us all to enjoy. Congratulations to all at TK. Now I'm handing back to Dave to tell you all about our second recipient.
Thanks very much, Mark, and congratulations to them. Now, it's my pleasure to announce the second of the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Now, cinema has always run in the blood of this recipient. Hailing from New Zealand, Peter Hall has been involved in the cinema business since the age of 14, where he started on the concession stand and gradually moved up to the more technical role, running the projection and sound equipment. Peter moved to the UK and for a number of years worked at Bell Theatre Services, running their fast expanding projection hire division. In 1997, he decided to set up shop on his own and founded Future Projections with his partner Karen, who at the time worked for Picture House Cinemas. And for many years, they concentrated on project management, design and installation of 35mm projection and sound equipment for Picture House. Gradually, more and more independent cinemas got in touch and asked Peter for assistance with new cinema projects. And Peter always managed to come up with novel and cost-effective ideas for his customers to get them the best picture and quality solutions. Projection hire became an increasingly large part of his business, offering everything from a small projector and a pop-up screen for a birthday party to full-blown Hollywood studio spec digital projectors for premieres and other very important events, often in unusual and unique and also exotic locations. Sadly, Peter suffered a stroke at the beginning of the year, and after a lengthy spell of convalescence, decided it was time to sell his business and spend some time back in New Zealand recuperating. So, on behalf of everybody at the CTC, Peter, including myself, who has spent many an evening with you over the phone, trying to sort out various problems over the years, and you've been the most patient engineer I know, I think. We would like to wish you well on your continued recovery and a very long and well-deserved retirement. So that's the end of the awards, and I'm just going to say thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you for staying with us the whole day. We hope you enjoyed the day and we hope you enjoyed the awards. I'd like to congratulate all the winners and commiserations to the losers, but in this year I don't think there really are many losers. And I'd like to thank Mark, as usual, for his continued support of this every single year, particularly this year, because it's been the most challenging of years, whatever part of the industry you're involved with. And I just want to hand back to Mark to bring down the curtain on our day, as it were, with some closing thoughts. So thanks very much. See you next year. And here's Mark to close out the day.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks to everyone for watching. And I'd just like to end by reiterating once again, I know this has been an incredibly hard year for cinema. I've seen cinemas that I personally love struggle through the last 12 months, but the end is in sight. Everything is going to get better, and there is a huge audience out there who are desperate to get back into cinemas. As I said before, yes, you can watch movies at home, but there is nothing to beat the thrill of watching a movie in a cinema. I know from my own point of view that the place that I'm happiest is sitting on the last aisle seat in the left and watching a movie on the big screen. It's the way it's meant to be seen. Cinema always has been the future. I look forward to us all being able to embrace it once more. Thanks very much.